Kanye West said he won't let his and Kim Kardashian's 4 and 9-year-old daughters be pushed into Playboy and sex tapes by Kris Jenner because pornography destroyed his family. Kanye, additionally known as Pete Davidson, out for buying tattoos of his youngsters' initials earlier than leaking numerous obvious texts from Kim begging him to please forestall posting to Instagram. Roughly 6 months after his notorious Instagram feud together along with his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, and her then-boyfriend, Pete Davidson, Kanye West is airing his grievances closer to the two as soon as again. As you're possibly aware, Kanye, who these days hopped lower back onto the platform after a months-long hiatus, shared numerous explosive messages closer to Kim, who filed for divorce from him in February 2021, and Pete in advance this year's the artist expressed his disapproval closer to Kim's parenting fashion as he accused her of gambling games with their 4 youngsters, North, St., Chicago, and Psalm, and permitting then 8-year vintage North to put on makeup on TikTok simply to antagonize him. Kanye, who has bipolar disorder, became his interest to Pete quickly afterward. Perhaps maximum memorably, he coined the now notorious nickname Skeet Davidson earlier than freeing a stressful tune video that depicted a cartoon-like model of himself kidnapping, decapitating, and burying a parent comparable to the Saturday Night Live comedian. He wound up encouraging his fanatics to scream at Pete in the event that they noticed him with inside the street, whilst accusing him of destroying his own circle of relatives in a chain of now deleted posts. In fact, Pete ended up deactivating his short-lived Instagram account after his first image turned into flooded with remarks calling him Skeet and telling him to locate God. By mid-March, he turned into suspended from Instagram for violating rules on hate speech, bullying, and harassment after he known as Daily Show host Trevor Noah a racial slur in a caption. And for months after the ban turned into lifted, Kanye remained in large part silent at the platform, whilst reviews claimed he turned into seeking to be a part of a behavioral remedy middle to be a higher human and a higher dad. However, as quickly because the information of Kim and Pete's cut-up turned into made public closing month, he turned into brief to proportion considering deleted submit the thread, Skeet Davidson useless at 28. Now, Kanye is persevering with to talk out towards the previous couple, with the problem of elevating his and Kim's youngsters being an ongoing supply of contention. In a chain of explosive posts shared on Thursday, all of that of considering been deleted, he made it recognized that he desired to take control over his youngsters and their future. My youngsters going to Donda Academy, his self-owned Christian private school. They now no longer going to Sierra Canyon. Charlemagne the God and Chris, get your motherfucking popcorn, wrote Ye, who has formerly expressed his dislike for Sierra Canyon, a fam personal college in Los Angeles. Kanye went directly to proportion a textual content that he apparently obtained from Kim, wherein she requested the rapper if he could please forestall sporadically posting on Instagram. Can you please forestall, Kim seemed to inform Ye with inside the messages. Ye responded, no. We want to speak in person. You don't have say-so of wherein the youngsters visit college. Why you get say. Cause you a half of white. But matters took every other flip, while Kanye accused Kim's mom, Kris Jenner, of encouraging her daughters, specifically Kim and Kylie Jenner, to seem in Playboy and intercourse tapes, out of worry that his very own youngsters might be made to take part with inside the future. Kim's notorious intercourse tape with then-boyfriend Ray J turned into launched in 2007, the identical years that Kris endorsed her to pose in Not Anything, However Strings of Pearls for Playboy and a now viral episode of former Truth show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Bringing this into view, Kanye stated he's now no longer gonna permit it occur to Northie and Chicago, his 9 and 4-year vintage daughters. Don't permit Kris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie Jenner and Kim do, he wrote. Hollywood is a large brothel, he continued. Pornography destroyed my own circle of relatives. I address the addiction. Instagram promotes it. Not gonna permit it occur to Northie and Chicago. He then went directly to leak every other textual content from Kim that turned into written on Kris's behalf, wherein the momager begged him to forestall bringing up her call. From my mom please, tell him to delight forestall bringing up my call, stated Kris through Kim. I'm nearly 67 years vintage, and I don't constantly experience terrific, and this stresses